all right. That was so rude. I still can't believe they made us leave.
Yeah, well, this is a nice spot too.
The other was better.
I know. The caverns. The gorgeous waterfall.
The proximity to indoor plumbing.
I know.
Well, I just don't understand it, do you? We had a perfectly happy breakfast at the cabin. We were all happy. We were laughing.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure Jeff thought that incident with the chipmunk and the air mattress was so funny.
He didn't? So why did he tell it?
Well, he didn't. Susan did, but because you wanted an outdoorsy story.
Well, I'm sure they have other outdoorsy stories besides the first time they slept together. I mean, they camp together every weekend. It's not my fault she chose that one.
It's just guys get sensitive about their very first time.
That was his first time? Ever? And the chipmunk. Oh, God. I feel terrible. That's awful. No wonder he's frightened of rodents.
Well, you should have seen him with the squirrel last week.
Oh my God, that is so cute. That is so cute.
All right, do me a favor. Don't tell him that.
Anyway, it seemed like we were all having a great time. We're all admiring the gorgeous view, and suddenly they were like, find your own spot. Out of the blue, find your own spot.
Well, you were dancing around quite a bit.
So, I was happy. I felt like Laura in Little House on the Prairie, but more slutty. Hey, you don't think it was me, do you? You do. Why? I was just kidding around.
Because you're too loud.
Loud? I'm not loud. Not all the time.
Oh, and singing in the jazzed up version of The Hills Are Alive is quiet?
Well, I wouldn't call that especially loud. Especially retarded, maybe, but not loud.
Well, I'm sure banging We Will Rock You on a Tupperware container didn't help either.
Well, they don't seem to usually mind my loudness. In fact, we've always had a great and sometimes loud time together. Jeff and Susan are usually so fun and sociable.
You don't want to be sociable when you're hunting, Allison.
You don't?
No, I keep telling you that.
Well, that doesn't seem very vacation-like. If I wanted to be antisocial, I'd sit in our den in the dark with the TV on, eating candy all day, molding away like some weirdo with a lisp.
What are you talking about?
I know what you think. What's her problem? Susan can hunt. She doesn't have a problem with not being loud. Great. Maybe you should have married Susan.
I don't want to marry Susan. I didn't even know Susan. Again, what are you talking about?
You know, my loudness is very convenient sometimes. When you wanted to call out a college buddy in the stadium, who did that for you? What got his attention? Well, who?
You did, honey. I just don't know what the hell you were talking about right now.
How you're ruining my vacation. How you want me to be all different than I am.
I don't want you to be all different. I just want you to be part different. Well, why did you come then? Because I warned you about this quiet thing with hunting.
No, don't start up again with that. We decided. I wanted to come with you and share in your little hobby with you. It shows love and devotion. I mean, you hate shopping. You hate big parties and amusement parks, but that doesn't stop me from dragging you along. Why should you stop me from being miserable with the things you like?
I know we've been married a while because that somehow made sense.
Of course. I just don't understand all the insider rules yet. I have to get acclimated to this hunting thing. Like, I have to remind you over and over not to rush the shopping experience. You apparently have to remind me not to talk too loud when we're hunting. Okay? I'll just talk quiet. I know how to whisper. And if it's so bad for all of you experienced hunters, why didn't someone tell me straight out?
I did.
Well, not you. You always say I talk too much.
Well, they aren't going to tell you to shut up, whether they want to or not.
Why not?
Because they're our friends. What are they going to say? This is so great, having a great time. You know what? Shut up, Allison.
Well, that's what friends are for. It's better than, isn't this a great spot? Get out!
Okay, technically, I don't know exactly why they told us to find our own spot. The point is, Allison, ideally, you don't want to be talking, like, at all.
Okay, fine.
Sometimes it's even fun not to be talking.
In what way?
In a non-talking, fun way. I don't know. I can't explain it. It just is. Trust me.
Okay, fine. I'll try, okay?
Okay, honey. Look, I'm sorry this is so hard. I don't have any desire to change who you are.
It's not hard for me not to talk. It's just hard for me to understand why that's fun.
Okay.
Just get our gun thingies and let me stand here for a second and I'll lean against this tree.
Okay, that's a good spot.
And I have never been in my whole life accused of being loud. Okay, once, but that was because Miriam asked me to sing for her wedding. I told her I wasn't a professional. But...
No, not a professional. Professional probably wouldn't have shouted the S word in the middle of the ceremony at the top of her lungs.
Can't believe you're bringing this up now. I've told you before, it just came out when the organist shot me a dirty look for forgetting to come in, and all I could think of was, oh, shh, S word, you know. I didn't mean to have that echo throughout the chapel in stereophonic. And I certainly didn't know she videotaped it for posterity and plays it over and over. You know how people think that was the best part of the whole damn wedding?
I know. It really was. It had a complete sincerity that other parts of the wedding sorely lacked.
Well, I don't say my S word willy-nilly, honey.
I know you don't, honey. I love the way you say your S word.
Thanks. Okay, I'm going to be quiet now. You won't hear a sound, not a peep.
Good, you'll see how fun it can be. We'll just watch for deer, and you'll notice how peaceful it all is. And you'll notice how peaceful it all is.
Shh. Be quiet now. Phlegm. It's cold, huh?
Well, we are north.
I can see my breath. See?
Yes.
I'm cold, Tyler. Maybe we should go to the clearing down there? There seems to be less trees.
Allison, where there are less trees, there are also less animals.
I'm sure there are some animals there.
Not many.
Well, so, how many do you need? There's probably smarter animals there who perhaps prefer the sun, know how to get out of the cold. Smarter is more of a challenge.
I'm not holding for smarter animals or more of a challenge.
You have something against smarter animals?
No, it's just there's more deer in the inner forest here, and I told you you might get cold. Why didn't you bring my fleece like I told you?
It's plaid.
So?
Well, it makes me look fat.
Who cares? No one is going to see you out here anyway.
Look who's being loud now, huh? Let's all take note. Well, I didn't know it was going to be like this exactly. I thought there might be fellow hunters on the road milling about, okay? I want it to look all cute. My best for you, honey. Now, I know it's not all fun or antisocial. I'll wear the ugly plaid fleece, but for right now...
Okay. We'll move up toward the clearing where all the smart animals are in a few minutes so you can warm up. But please, for a moment, for 5 minutes, let's be completely quiet and see what happens. It'll be very fun to see what happens. We'll wait patiently and have fun.
Are you okay? Your forehead is doing that crinkly thing it does when you get all tense.
Shh.
Okay.
In an amusement park, you don't have to wait for fun. It just is.
All right, I'm sorry. You like waiting. What? What's the look? I'm breathing. I can't breathe.
No. Look. I can't believe it. We were so loud, and it's a deer. We'll both aim. We've got a great shot.
Look at his nose. Look at his big, cute nose.
So he has a big nose.
It's Rudolph. I think it's kind of like
no,
Rudolph.
it's definitely not
Rudolph. I think
Rudolph.
it's Rudolph.
He's a yucky bear.
Now look.
Cruel to his fawn.
How do you know?
He just is. Besides, he's a deer, not a reindeer.
Oh, is there a difference?
Yes, he's not going to be celebrating Christmas. Allison, there's a surplus of deer in the United States, and they'll only suffer if they all live. Don't do that. Stop with the look. Would you rather get hit by a car or starve to death?
Fly, Rudolph! Fly!
What are you doing?
You can't kill Rudolph. Even if he isn't, Rudolph. His eyes were all big and sad, and he was saying, I'm Bambi's best friend. Bambi needs me even if I'm not Rudolph.
You are a crazy person. You are insane. Bambi? What has Bambi got to do with Rudolph? Bambi is Disney. Rudolph is Santa. And this is not a cartoon. We're hunting. We're hunters. We're merciless. We're fierce. We're strong.
We're cold. But we're hunting. We are. You want to shoot something? We will. It's all good. I'm sure some ugly rat or something will wander by eventually. Why don't you shoot that instead?
I have a better idea.
Oh, come on. Put that down. You're funny. I'm really hungry anyway. Why don't we go back to the cabin and have a hot mug of cider and something yummy to eat? We can refuel, come back here and have more fun after we shop in town for a while. I'm sure there'll be some mean-looking nasty deer out here later.
Allison, I am going to kill something before we leave today.
Sure you will, honey, but no Bambis, Rudolphs, or Easter bunnies. Or any of their friends. Anyway, I'm so glad you invited me along. I really understand why you like this so much. Oh, it's peaceful out here. All those cute animals around. I like hunting. I'm gonna come with you as much as I can. Isn't that great?
Run!
Okay, racy there. The hills are alive with
We'll
us.
soon be passing through the cabin with your complimentary snack and beverage, so if you're interested, we ask at this time that you lower your food tray to better facilitate our serving you at this time.
At this time. Everything's at this time.
So barring any unforeseen delays, our approximate time of arrival will be 5:51 p.m. At this time, we'd like to remind you that the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, so please feel free to move about the cabin at this time.
Oh, thank you. It's my favorite place to stroll, down an 8-inch aisle 30,000 feet in the air. At this time. Well, for what it's worth.
And I thought I knew you. You're afraid of flying?
Child of Grace, that wasn't for the flight. That was for this whole misbegotten trip.
We're trying to have a wonderful time. And my mother's name is Sylvia, not Grace.
No. Child of Grace is an expression. The nuns used to say it. It means I know what the hell it means. Don't ask me to explain nuns to you, please. Can't we just pay our bill and get out of here? Stewardess, check please.
Sweetheart, would you please calm down?
Well, why couldn't we visit your family for Christmas?
You don't want to start that again now, do you?
I'm not starting it, but we never finished it. When are you guys going to get patched up between, you guys? When do I get to meet them?
Andy.
They're your parents, honey. I'm dying to meet them.
All right, someday you'll meet them, but it had to be your family this Christmas. Don't you see? You would miss all your little family traditions, like, setting up those electric trains and pouring the eggnog.
Arguing, sulking. We could do those things just as well under a Hanukkah bush.
And midnight mass.
Yeah, ixnay on that.
Why?
I'm not going this year.
But you said you go every year.
And every year I feel more and more ridiculous.
Oh, please, I've never been to one.
I'll take you to St. Pat's Cathedral next Sunday.
At midnight.
Yeah, we'll put our watches at 12.
Oh, but Andy, the singing.
Right, bring your Walkman. Oh, I was waiting for that.
Oh, are you all right?
My back does this every time I go home.
Did you strain it from lifting the luggage?
No, it does this when I go home.
Andy, come on.
Come on, what? This is what happens. It's psychosomatic.
You strained your back lifting the luggage.
Fine. It was the luggage.
Honey, you're worrying for nothing.
Oh, I am, huh?
You really believe that your father won't like me?
I didn't say that, but you are Jewish and an atheist. Just be sure and mention that your family always hangs up the flag on holidays.
What?
Yes, it is a big issue with him. Every time I go home, that's all I hear. What's this country coming to? Goddamn neighbors don't hang out their flags on Kate Smith Day.
Well, he's not gonna really have a problem, okay? He's going to love me. I can get along with anyone.
You don't believe in God, yet you seem to believe in miracles.
All right. How about your mother?
Oh, no, Mom will like you. No, she'll like you okay, but she'll worry.
About what?
Oh, just that I'm going to hell for marrying outside the church. Yeah, the woman still prays that I'll start attending again. Remember? Speak up.
Hard of hearing, yes, I remember. How about your brother, Mickey? Mickey, right?
Mickey will love you, and you'll love him. Mickey is perfect.
Well, fine. If the going gets rough, we'll just get Mickey.
It'll be a little one-sided, but all in all, a good plan.
Kiss me, fool. Catholics.
Bigot.
You know
what I miss about Christmas?
I miss it all together, so you'd better tell me.
The mystery. There was such a delicious sense of mystery and wonder about the whole thing. Like, where did the presents really come from? And if Santa has elves, why does it say Mattel? And the star and the wise men, and this little guy born in a stable with the Holstins.
Pardon me?
Cows.
Oh, I thought there was like a Jewish family renting or something.
No. And the animals talked on Christmas.
come again?
Yeah, on Christmas, the animals talked at midnight.
It did, huh?
Sure, on I Remember Mama, their Christmas episode. I never saw it, but Mom would tell it every year. The animals talked at midnight. I believed it too. You know, I ribbed the nuns, but they really got you to believe that those miracles could happen. So maybe it was brainwashing, but what the hell? It made Christmas special.
This Christmas will be special.
Yeah, it'll be memorable.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for flying American Airlines and to wish everyone a safe and happy holiday.
At this time.
We're currently flying at an altitude of 32,000 feet, and barring any unforeseen delays, we should be arriving at Greater Pittsburgh International right on schedule. Right now, we're cruising under a clear blue sky, the wind is calm, and it looks like it'll be smooth sailing from here on in.
And if you believe that, you'll believe the animals talked at midnight.
Hey, jingity jing, it's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing, the Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 la. Santa's got a little friend, his name is Dominic, the cutest little donkey. You never see him kick.